ESN. GoGo, CCXI. CRR.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna crack now.
RMTI. BAS. EROS. NLNK, NLNK.
Yeah, there's just not much at the moment.
DERM. NDLS. UIS, NLS.
Yeah, the volume is getting pretty freaking dry.
PRTS.
You know, like we saw on CNF, we saw how that one cracked. It could be the same thing, same case here on
WWR.
Fran. So I would be very cautious.
CRR, CRR, CRR.
As once that cracks, I mean, this baby is got a lot more room to run down. So I would be wise to, you know, not make a mistake of the same thing you saw on the other one, CNF. Today is just not holding around their EMAs very well. If you already noticed that, today was a very slow day, besides the fact that Fran was really running up on based on the short squeeze and hype, then you need to take a step back. It's probably, you know, most likely for the best that you don't want, you know, to mess around.
FPI, FPI, FLDM, FPI.
AVO. I don't really care for AVO, but
PUYI.
It's just a slow one. I mean, if you can handle watching, you know,
BAS,
turtle moves like
FPI,
2 cents every like hour,
DBTN,
be my guess.
WTER, WTER, DBVT, TMST, ITI.
I'll put that on the chart here. Looks like it's making a little balance here on Fran, but
AI, KZR, PRTK, AUPH, FPI, TMDH, FPI, ASC, RTIX. ALDX. FLDM. AI. TMST.
yeah, AVL looks pretty good.
CLVS. ASC. KZR, NDLS, MRNS, DBVT, KALA, RTIX, MR, CTMX, COOP, BAS, SJ, MITK, BAS, MITK, BAS, HCN.
That 50 EMA is a killer right there.
PRTS, IGC, DS.
All right, guys, it is 11 a.m. So why don't we go ahead and get into our, mini daily voice lesson. Okay, so that we are
PRTK,
keeping on
FPI, NVAX. KTOV, UIS, CCXI, MRNS, Higher, CNSL, MR,
All right.
CCLP.
So today I'm going to go ahead and lower the scanner volume here real quick, guys. We're going to go ahead and get into our mini daily voice lesson. And that is, again, just talking about the impact of beliefs on trading. So, we were talking about yesterday some of the, how it can impact our lives and how we perceive, how we interpret what we perceive, right? And the decisions we make, the actions that we take, and all that, and how we feel about the results of our efforts, right? So, if the external environment can express itself in an infinite combination of ways, then there's really no limit to the number and types of beliefs available to be acquired about the nature of our existence. So that is an elaborate way of saying that there's a lot out there to be learned about. There's always something to be learned about. So to make a general observation about the nature of humanity, we would say that we certainly don't live our lives in a manner that is consistent with that statement. So if it's true that it's possible to believe almost anything, then why are we always arguing and fighting with each other, right? Why isn't it all right for all of us to express our lives in a way that reflects what we have learned to believe? And so there has to be something behind our relentless attempt to convince others of the validity of our beliefs and to deny the validity of theirs. So we have to consider that every conflict, from the smallest to the largest, and from the least to the most significant, whether between individuals, cultures, societies, or nations, is always the result of conflicting beliefs.
YTRA.
Okay. What characteristics of our beliefs make us intolerant of divergent beliefs? In some cases, we are so intolerant that we are willing to kill each other, right, to get our point across. So, the author's Mark Douglas' personal theory is that beliefs are not only structured energy, but also energy that seems to be conscious, at least to the extent of having some degree of awareness. Okay. Otherwise, how can we account for our ability to recognize on the outside what is on the inside, right? How would we know our expectations are being fulfilled? How would we know when they are not? How would we know we are being confronted with information or circumstances that contradict what we believe? So the only explanation I have is that each individual belief has to have some quality of either awareness or self-awareness that causes it to function as it does. Okay, and so the idea of energy that has some degree of awareness may be difficult for probably many of you guys to accept. But there are several observations that we can make about our individual and collective natures that support die possibility. First, everyone wants to be believed, right? We all want to be believed. It doesn't matter what the belief is. Okay? The experience of being believed feels good, right? And I think these positive feelings are universal, meaning that they apply to everyone. Conversely, no one likes to be disbelieved. It doesn't feel good. If I said to you guys, I don't believe you, right? somebody tattletale on
CTIX.
Trade Ideas, and someone said,
CASA.
and I said to them, I don't believe you. Right? The negative feeling that would resonate throughout your body and mind is also universal. By the same token, none of us
Alt.
likes to have our
APTO.
beliefs challenged. So the challenge feels like an attack. And again, when we feel attacked, I mean, what do we talk about? We naturally, human tendencies to protect oneself. So everyone, regardless of the belief, seems to respond the same way,
PLG.
which is a typical response of arguing, defending ourselves, right? Our belief, that is. And depending on the situation, we attack back. Okay? So when expressing ourselves, we seem to like being listened to. If we sense our audience isn't paying attention, how does it feel for you guys? Obviously not good, right? You guys are talking in front of somebody, you're talking across a restaurant, and you're sitting down with your date or something, and he or she is pulling up the phone and not listening to you. It doesn't feel good, right?
NLS.
So again, I think this response is
HABT.
universal. So conversely, why is it difficult to be a good listener?
PLG.
Well, because to be a good listener, guys, we actually have to listen.
APTO.
Right? Some of you may be like sitting here, maybe not really listening because you're not a good listener, right? Or maybe you're, a good listener can, still be able to listen, right? And when they're still be able to focus. So you have to be a good listener. We actually have to listen without thinking about how we are going to express ourselves the moment we can either politely or rudely interrupt the person's who's speaking. So what's the compelling force behind our inability to listen without waiting to interrupt?
CCLP.
Right? Don't we like being with people with similar beliefs because it feels comfortable and secure? I mean, don't we avoid people with similar or conflicting beliefs because it feels uncomfortable or even threatening? The bottom line implication is that the moment we acquire a belief, it seems to take a life of its own, causing us to recognize and to be attracted to its likeness and repelled by anything that is opposite or contradictory, right?
PRTK, HROW, LXU.
So that's that. Okay.
SVRA, SVRA.
Considering the
TMDI,
vast number of divergent beliefs that exist,
AQLKSD,
if these
ACOR.
feelings of attraction or comfort and being repelled or threatened are universal, then each belief must somehow be conscious of
VHC.
its existence, and this conscious
GDT,
structured
DBT.
energy must behave in characteristic ways that are common to all of us.
FTK,
Okay.
MRNS, PBX, EXPR.
All right, so that is that section there, and then
RMTI,
there's also obviously
FBI,
some of the things like the
RES,
primary characteristics of a belief that you guys need to know.
TMST, KZR,
And so there are three
PVPD.
basic characteristics you guys need to understand in order to effectively
SOGO,
install the 5
OPTN,
fundamental truths about trading
SOGO,
at a
FANG,
functional level
PIRS.
in your mental environment. This is number 1. Beliefs seem to take on a life of their own and therefore resist any force that would alter their
ADMS,
present form.
SUPV,
Okay, number 2. All active
SYDX.
beliefs demand expression.
Alt,
And number
Alt,
3,
DSTO,
beliefs keep on working regardless of whether or not we are consciously aware of their existence in our mental
RTIX,
environment. All right. Looks like we got a
DS.
little bit of a spike on Fran from the 200 EMA, as you can see.
CRR,
The VWAP is the next area that you need to
CRR,
look for a break.
CRR,
Otherwise, again, the VWAP is known to be a resistance area, and the bulls where they do
MCF,
like to
Alt,
sell a little bit around that area
RYI.
before. So keep an eye on the
EXPR.
Fran. If it can break the 925 or 7, you
SND,
should be able to see that thing running like a hawk again.
Alt,
Okay.
ACOR,
Alright.
HROW,
So moving
GDT.
on, beliefs resist any force that would alter their present form. Okay, we may not understand the underlying dynamics of how beliefs maintain their structural integrity, but we can observe that they do
PUYI.
so even in the face of extreme pressure or force.
New,
So throughout human history, there are many examples of
SYBX.
people whose beliefs in some issue or cause was so powerful that they chose to endure indignities, torture, and death rather than express themselves in a way that
MITK.
violated their beliefs. Okay. And so this is certainly
NLS.
a demonstration of just how powerful beliefs can be and the degree to which
NTPN.
they can resist any attempt to be altered or violated excuse me,
DESP.
in the slightest way.
PHAS.
So beliefs seem to be composed of any type of energy or force that
RMTI.
naturally resists
MCHX.
any other force that would cause them to exist in any form other than the
MR. CRR.
the other form. So does that mean that they can't be altered? I mean, obviously not. Absolutely not. It just means that we
CLS.
have to understand how to work with them. Okay, and so beliefs can be altered, but not in the way that most people may think. Okay, and
LXU.
the author believes that once a belief has been found or formed, excuse me, it can't be
SOGO.
destroyed. Once the belief has been formed, it can't be destroyed. In other words, there's nothing we can do that would cause one
SBBP.
or more of our beliefs to cease to exist or to evaporate as if they never existed at all. And so
CRR.
that assertion is founded in a basic law of physics.
ASC.
Okay.
BLNK.
According
SSI.
to
Cars.
Albert Einstein and
CALX,
others in the scientific
RYI.
community, energy can neither be
AVH,
created nor destroyed,
DER,
right?
HROW.
Obviously, you guys probably know it can
CGIX.
only be transformed. And so if beliefs are energy, and they're structured conscious energy
PAVM.
that is
EGY.
aware of its existence, then this same principle of physics can be applied to
SSI.
beliefs, meaning if
Ears.
we try to eradicate them, it's not going to work. Okay.
Loan.
If you knew somebody or something was trying to destroy you, how would you guys respond? I mean, your, again, natural response would defend
SD.
back, right? Fight back, maybe, and possibly become even stronger than you were
ALGS.
before you knew of the threat.
AVXS.
Each individual belief is a component of what we consider to be our identity. Isn't it reasonable to accept or expect, that if threatened, right, if you guys were
SVBT.
threatened, each individual belief would respond in a way that was consistent
VIST. CBAY.
with how all the parts respond collectively. So the same principle
Watt.
holds true if we
DBBT.
try to act as if,
NRKR.
particularly
ASG.
troublesome belief
SGRY.
doesn't exist. So say if you woke up
LERD. CNSL.
on one morning
GDT.
and everyone
SBBP.
you knew ignored you and acted as if you didn't
PUYI.
exist, obviously, what would your natural response be? It would probably,
DPLO.
you know,
MDCA.
it probably wouldn't be long before
LTRS.
you guys grabbed somebody, right, and got right in their face and try to force them to acknowledge you. And again, if purposely ignored,
PUBIX.
each individual belief will act in the same very way. So it will find a way to force its presence into our conscious thought process or behavior. The easiest and most effective way to work with our beliefs is to gently render them
ITCI.
inactive or non-functional by drawing the energy out of them.
BNED.
And so the author calls that process deactivation. Okay, so the difference is that the belief no longer has any energy, and as you know, with that energy,
BNED.
it just doesn't have
BNED.
the potential to
BNED.
act as a
DER.
force
IS.
on our
ESPR.
perception of
BNED.
information or on
NR.
our behavior.
MITK.
Okay, so here's a
Home.
little illustration.
DS.
So as a young child, right, the author was taught to believe in both Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy. Okay,
MBRX.
and in his mental
MBRX.
system, both of those
Vivo.
were perfect
DTEA.
examples of what are now inactive, non-functional beliefs. However, even though they are inactive, they still exist inside his mental system,
LXU.
right? Only now they exist as concepts with no energy.
BVX.
So if you guys recall from the previous chapter, we talked
OSUR,
about
MR,
the author defining
YRCW,
beliefs as a what?
ITI.
As a combination of sensory
Vivo.
experience and words that form this energized concept. So the energy can be
DTEA.
drawn out of the concept, but the concept
ACOR.
itself remains intact in its
WTRH.
original form. Make sense? But again, without energy,
GCAP.
we can't act on their the perception of information or on their behavior. So as he's sitting there
UIS,
typing into his
ETN,
computer.
LXU,
If someone came up to him
LXU.
and said that Santa Claus was at the door, I mean, how
SD.
do you guys think that he would define and interpret that information. You know, he's gonna treat it as being irrelevant or as a joke, of course, right? But you know, if he was, let's say, 5 years old and he, you know, his mother told him that Santa Claus was at the front door, obviously, then what? Her words would have instantly tapped him into a huge reservoir of positively charged energy that would have compelled him to jump up and run to the front door as fast as he could, right? So nothing would have been able to stop him. And so, you know, he would have overcome any obstacle in his path. And at some point, his parents told him Santa Claus didn't exist, right? Of course, his first reaction was disbelief. So if he obviously didn't believe them at first, nor did he want to believe them. But eventually, they convinced him. But the process of convincing him didn't destroy his belief in his belief in Santa Claus or cause it not to exist any longer. It just took all the energy out of the belief. Okay, so the belief was transformed into a non-functional, inactive concept about how the world works.
YRCW.
And so, again, he's not sure where all the energy went, but you know, he knows that some of it was transferred to a belief that Santa Claus doesn't exist. And so that is that. Other than that, you know, tomorrow we'll go more into, you know, the two contradictory distinctions about the nature of the world that exist in the, you know, in the using the same example in his mental system. And then the same example we're going to be talking about the Santa Claus. But nice little section thinking about, you know, how the impact of beliefs on trading and the primary characteristics of a belief, right? So, you know, author thinks that the belief doesn't necessarily just disappear, okay? Even though the energy can be out of the belief, but it can...
PBT.
His belief is it doesn't go away. All right, so we'll go more into that tomorrow. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the live scanners. I'm just honestly, my voice. I'm just really exhausted. I guess from all that, you know, noise and
TMST.
The chaos yesterday, and there's a lot of things happened yesterday. So I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. But either way, let's stay laser focused. We should not be giving our profits back, guys. We should not. Okay, you should not be, you know, losing your focus. The moment you lose your focus and you go wandering around, you know, like a little lone wolf, then you're gonna get slaughtered.
ITI.
All right, show of people. I want to see who thinks Fran is gonna continue on its way back up towards 10 or more, or do you guys think it's gonna come back to 200 EMA crack and get back to 8? Let's hear some predictions here.
EGY, Sir, TFB, ITI.
Okay, Cape thinks it will run back on up.
What?
Okay. Any objections? Okay, everyone thinks they're running on up. I hope you're not just saying that because you're in. Are we looking at the 5-minute chart now? What we're going to do is I'm going to put Fran on the 1 minute and the 5 minute so that you can understand how to look at in conjunction. I don't know, guys. This VWAP line, from what I'm seeing, there's a lot of wicks here. Don't you guys think it's having a little trouble around these areas? Tough cookie, no? Nobody thinks so?
AVH, LCTX.
Yeah.
AVH.
You said it will crack. Okay, so D-Money's the only one that thinks it was gonna crack, but it ain't over till it's over. See if this comes back on up. Obviously, this 940 is also troublesome right here.
PIR. CRR, DS. DTEA. DTEA. Semi. LTRX. TMST. PUYI, YRCW. BKEP. PBT.
Okay, well,
BKEP.
we'll keep, yeah, I do think so. It can run up more. I would like to see
AVH,
solid
AVH.
945 break.
MTFB, SD.
You know,
BIOC. SJ. CALX. PIR. CALX. PBT. AQST. MITK. CPHI. GLBS. SPWH. Fred, ASRTW. Seal. CALX. BBW. New. BIOC. LCTX. Circ. HX. INWK MCF. UIS. LBY. GORO. CALX. YRCW. Fred. RYI. CRR. GoGo. FLNT, LCTX, UIS. VIST. PHUN. ASRT. REFR, CRR, CRNT, MITK, INWK, EROS, NEO, PIR, ARC,
Okay, looking good on Fran. It's starting to
CRR,
build up decently. I just
GORO,
need that good solid volume kick there, right? We got about 30 minutes or so before we head to lunch. Usually we do see a little bit of a run up in these cases, so we'll see.
CVGI,
There she is. Very nice.
MCF,
Okay, there's that 920
NEOS,
here. We need to start developing more here.
Club,
There we go. There we go. Good, good, good.
Jill,
Nice. Now we gotta break that 9. Yeah, I mean we're building back on up a bit. Still, these areas are, man, I gotta say they're not easy, but it's trying.
VHC, GoGo,
Yeah, I'm actually afraid of alerting this one. It's more like, it's not even just about being afraid, it's just more like it's very risky. Like, I would not personally get in. It's just like either it's gonna do the 950 solid breaking at the volume and blow up, get rid of him, or it could go either way. Tug of war.
QHC, Club, YTRA, DS, MTFB, ITI, UIS, SD, DERM,
There she goes. Nice.
PHUN.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. Nice. I think we're going to get the nice run up then now. Looking good. Yeah, shorts are going to start getting a little beat up here. They're getting trouble here.
ITI. ITI.
Okay, it's got a higher wick than last time, so that's good. We want to see a solid 950 break next. Nice. Look at this nice order flow here.
CLVS.
Oh my goodness. Holy crap. There she is. Very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. Very nice.
CALX.
Which audio is it?
NLNK. OMI. HJBT NLNK.
I know, but which live stream? Discord? Okay. Mic test 1 2 1 2. Okay. Yeah, I just disconnected. I reconnected back.
Irix, Mosey. SPWH Kirk, SPWH. ASRT, GDT. Sin. Derm. CRNT. CRNT. PHUN. REFR. INWK. SPWH. DGLY. 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 INWK. RCUS. GORO. CRNT. 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 DTEA. CLVS. NLNK. 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 RCUS. INSG. DGLY. Club. PIR, Jill. PIR, PIR, PIR. HABT. ALDX. ARC. ALDX. MCF. HX. OMI. RCUS PIR Jill PIR PIR TIPT AMRH INWK PIR CVGI INSG Acer GORO LTRX SFUN MMLP MMLP GOGO SOGO PIR SOGO PIR 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 TMST SD CMC INWH CLVS Higher NERV PIR CVGI AMRH OMI MLNT DBVT Club AMRH CCXI AUPH EROS YTRA OESX VHC BBW DS EKSO EKSO EXPR Higher CLVS TMST Acer Club GOGO Home CMCM SD PHUN HABT MLNT GDT Atom EROS Scene VHC Higher AUPH EXPR EKSO. KTOKSO, AZRX. DERM, NDLS. Life. INWKMLNT. Ecor. Acer. GDT, OMI. USAT. AZRX, AZRX. SOGO. INSG, Scene. REVG. TIPT KNSA. KNSA. DERM. NERV. LIQT. TMST. HBO. REVG. SND, BAS, HABT, CALX. Acer, PFIE. EXPR, BAS, CCXI. VHC. SOGO. SND, PRTK. Ecor. DS, CALX, Scene. USAT, DERM, CLVS. RAD. CMCM. BNED. HABT, AVCO. LIQT. Ecor. SBBP, CALX. Ecor. DSKE, DSKE, OMI. DRD. DERM PXLW. MRKR GDT. RAD. LXU. CRNT HBO. SFUN. OSUR. INSG. BNED. PXLW. SD. HROW. NNDM. TMST. BNED. PRTK. USAT. CLVS. CTMX. Watt. LIQT. ADMP. CM. MCRB. CCXIH. CASA. CVGI. QHC. CALX. ADEN. TCRD. CHMA. MLNT. OPTN. DERM. PRTK. AMRS. VHC. DS. RAD. AMSC. MR. CAMT. VVUS. UBX. BNED. CMCM. ADMP. FLNT. MCRB. Vivo. Mozy. Ecor. OCX. MLNT. CHMA. Watt. OPTN. INSG. DSKE. EROS. GOGO. NLS. NLS. CALX. AVCO. SD. OPTN. Loan. ELVT. DAKT. CIA. HROW. MNOV. RAD. CNAT. CTMX. CASA. NASPU. Vivo. CIA. HBIM. Q. LXU. ARC. CBAY. MR. DVVT. SEMI-T. HDSN. Loan. PZN. VVUS. ASC. KIN. AMSC. DPW. HABT. MITK. DERM. CHMRX. SVRA. FPRX. SVRA. CALA. MLNT. AQB. OSUR. SVRA. PXLW. PXLW. SCON, PRTK, ARC, NDLS, IGC, AFI, SD, ADMP, CAMT, CIA, ACRS, RYI, RYI, KZR, ADMP, MNOV, CALX, HDSN, ED, PXLW, DBVT, LI CTMX, CTMX, SUPV, INWK, Loan, DSKE, ICE, Loan, GCAP, CLVS, ATN, SNDX, MLNT, CASA, DHX, NERV, YRCW, DHX, YBX, AFI, DHX, ICE, DHX, PRTK, SNDX, DHX, CRMT, OSMT, DPW, GOGO, DAKT, HROW, PHUN, PRTA, HDSN, SEMI, HBIO, SEMI, TCS, SEMI, USAT, YRCW, CBAY, SFUN, AFI, NDLS, FLDM, TMST, JNCE, ADN, CIA, FLNT, RMTI, INTT, CLVS, WMC, SOGO, OXSQ, JNCE, AFI, CALX, OSUR, SEMI, ITI, GLBS, PRTK, OPTN, ITI, IFRX, QHC, NERV, QHC, TBIO, MGEN, SEMI, TCS, RYI, QHCT, AGTC, 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 RYI, FPRX, NH, KIN, ELVT, SEMI, FLNT, VVUSX, SND, VIST, PIRS, SND, QTNT, DBVT, UBX, PXLW, AEZS, AEZS, PXLW. AFI, INSG, MMLP, TCS. REFR, DPW. MOSI, CDXC. HDSN. ITI. FANG. HBIO. TCRD. PAYS. CCXI. Kern. INSG. HROW. SOGO. BKEP. SPWH. PAYS, SRT. REVG, OESX, PXLWC. ASC, SFUN. SND, SKE. CASA. ZN, ZN, ZN. NET. MCF. LTRX. SPWH. HDSN. NET. TCS. PAYS. ITCI. RVP, CLG. AFI. VIST. SRT. ICE. HDSN, STON, SRT. LTRX, LTRX, TCRD. Semi. SRT. HDSN. CCO, NTZ. LTRX. Semi. Pace. AG. KZR. WBAI. VVUS.
Call recording is off.
Pace. VIST, AQMS, MOSI, FANG, WTRH, SRT, HDSN, INSG, Semi, TBIO, LTRX, OMI, LTRX, LTRX, TCRD, LTRX, SFUN, AQB, FLDM, AFI, DERM, EZPW, AFI, CDXC, OSN, DPW, REFR NH ZN REFR IFRX ACOR VIST ZN SEMI YRCW HROW PACE ALIM CCXI CLSN AFI CLXT AQMS AEZS AGTC SEMI INSG AUPH PACE MYT DRD ACOR SRT SNDX AUPH SEMI SRT ADMP RAD PACE PIR MOSI PLG TLRD SVRA AMRS MYT DPW TBIO ISRT AEZS ABUS TBIO VIST SRT, DERM, QTT, APRN, MNOV, AUPH, ZN, FPI, ZN, ZN, INSG, IFRX, SNDX, PACE, OSUR, HIL, AQMS, AQMS, AQB, AQB, UBX, VHC, IRIX, VIVO, STON, SYBX, CRMD, BKEP, KZR, CRMD, GNMK, AMRH, BBW, AMRH, DERM, MNOV, DPW, PXLW, AMRH, IMMR, APRN, RAD, NNBR, MRKR, EDN, PRTS, CCXI, CTMX, NERV, PRTK, DBVT, CLXT, ACORE, PRTS, SOGO, ATAX, SVRA, SVRA, Ruby, SRT, RAD, DPW, SYBX, YRCW, SMTA, GLDD, DERM, PRTK, EDN, AFI, HZN, FLDM, SOGO, UIS, MNOV, SALT, CCXI, MRKR, CTMSUR, GNMK, Ruby, SNDX, CBAY, GCAGG, AFI, Club, BBCP, ITCI, CTMX, SMTA, YRCW, Ruby, DBVT, VSTO, Ruby, ABUS, PIR, IGC, GLDD, CCO, LQDA, CGIX, LTRX, SRT, Ruby, YRCW, ABEO, NDLS, AOBC. Ruby, FPRX, Eaton, SVRA, Salt, EZPW, VHC, FPI, KZR, PCYG, IFRX, CFMS, GNE, CBAY. DERM, DMFIN, IMMR, CGIX, MNOV, SUP, TH, NDLS, VSTO, FRBK, ZAGG, PFIE, UIS, INSG, OSUR, MRKR. AOBC, PRTK, AMRH, TBIO, HROW, ACOR, INTT, ATAC, HZN, SNDX, CGIX, INSG, SPWH, KIN, INTT, BGG, DERM, YRCW, Eden, APRN, LQDAW, CLXT, SUP, USAT, OXSQ, AFI, Vivo, TH, RMTI, VHC, GCAP, SNNA, CASA, MRKR, SCENE, HZN, FLDM, AGTC, FOMX, MYT, DERM, LKSD, SPWH, Rail, FTK, GLDD, ZAGG, OMI, CRMD, CRNT. FRGI. IFRX. FLDM, GNE, USAT, REVG. DTIL. DERM, VHC, VQTT, ACOR, D. EZPW, AGTC. UIS. MNOV. KZR, BIMIT, SNNA. AOBC. BIMI. EDN. PRTK, IMMR. SFUN. INWK. KIN, IDT, DHX, DHX, TLRDX, FPRX, CMRX, TROV, TMST. Tuesday. BIMI. TDS. UIS. AXTI. TRIB, TRIB. GFN, CTMX, ATEC. DAKT. GCAP, FTK. ITI. TLRD. UIS. SPWH. CCXI. MNOV. QHC. TMDI. GLDD, CDXC, FRGI. ED. EDN. AAC. AAC. DERM. DSKE. Kern, BNED. CALX, Vivo. TDS. CBAY. HBIO, CDXC. CDXC, CHMA, CMRX, AUPH, 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 KZR, VSTO, SNNA, SNDX, AXTI, CALX, ACRS, SALT, FPRX, INWK, ABUS, SHIB, LKSD, EDSA, HROW, KIN, Home, CTMX, DBVT, EVOK, EDN, SPWH, EDSA Tuesday Eden, ATAC, MCHXSQ, REVG, FREXPR, SVRA, EDSA, SVRA. Tuesday. Home. DARE, FLDM, VHC. Ten. Salt. CMRX, Life. EVOK, RIBT. AUPH, LKSD, ITI, EITI, YRCW, PICO, CBAY, SPWH, RTW, NK, TLRD, MCHX, SALT, ADMS, KALA, ASRT, ABUS, BNED, CIA, EZPW, BNED, CTMX, DERM, TDS, EXPR, BNED, LQDTSI, INWK, AXTI, RCCXI, CALX, RLGT, REVG. ACOR, BBW, TCS, 10, BBW, BBW DRD BBW OCX. Salt. ABUS. AUPH. UIS. ADMS. TAN, OSS. ADMS, ACRS, LQDA. Li, YRCW. ITI. AUPH. CBAY, INWK CX FLMN, REVG. WMC, USAT. NNA. ACOR. OESX, SNNA GNMK. SMTA. Seal. Salt. ITI. ALDX. CTMX. INNT, USAT. CCXI. ITI. DSKE, 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 CLXT, Rail, CLXT. CNAT, IMMRT, CBAY. SGRY. QTT, RWLK. Ruby. ABEO. VSTO, USAT, EZPW. ACOR. LQDA. MCHX. ALDX. CCXI. SFUN. SVRA. TBIO. FRGI. ASRT. PCTI, PCTI. AFI, DVAX NK. MCHX. QTNT. DSKE, LKSD. EXPR, MCHX, LTRX, QTNT. SFUN EZPW DSKLIQT SGU LTRX SVRA Acor
Ruby.
DSKE Home Ed Sup DSKE CCXI CEI DVAX RIBT ACRS USAT FOMX SMTA DPW QHC CHMC SVRA SGRY
Home.
EZPW RIBT NNA SGU RMED INNT EDN TIPT RMTI SRT MFIN SD AFI FOMX DSKE ADMS BGG DSKE TCRD DSKE DSKE PICO TIPT SRT CHMA DSKEI DSKE DSKUSAT TMDI QTNT NTGN DVAX ITI CHMA CEI YTRA ALDX SD USAT ADMS PLG NTGN NTGN WMC AQST ITRY AXTI CNAT LTRX FOMX HZN CTMX SNDX NMCI EXPR GNMK CHMA VLRX TDS PRTA Life NTGN ALDX SMTA
LYTS, LYTS.
Ruby LKSD RDHL 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 LYTS NK AVCO NK LIQT Life CUI PRTA HUN Vivo CUI CNAT SRT ITI LYTS 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 USAT LYTS New LTRX ABUS FLNT ACRS Sub DHX RMED. LQDA. ITI. Vivo. TDS, PLG. AMRS. SMRT. PCYG. ATAX. ATAX. AVCO. DHX. HBIO. ITI. ITI. DHX. Rail. OSN. PRTA. AMRS OSN. TDS. TBIO. APRN. SGRY. METC. CRNT. LIQT. TDS. HX. TMST. SD. CIA. GBDA, AMRS, APRN, EXPR, GHSI, USAT, BKEP, TBIO.